Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Gemini, we're doing an energy check-in this week. I'm going to look at your energies outside of you, what all these energies are making, creating. I'm going to start with an oracle deck just to see what the message is. Sometimes this is the theme of the reading. Sometimes this oracle card is just a standalone message on its own. So let's get started, gems. I know the sun, I don't know if the sun might be making the picture look kind of weird or me, but it's nice. I'm just gonna go with it right now. Feels nice having the sun coming in. It's super cold outside, but it's so sunny. It's just very nice. All right, Gemini. What's going on for the gems? Gemini. Actually, I'm thinking it's making me feel hot. That might not be a good thing with what I got going on right now. All right, Gemini, caution, be careful. Don't know why. This discernment. Be very discerning. Oh, that's so funny. You probably see a bit of smoke here because I have my incense going, because it's a bigger room so I can do it. In my office, it's a little hard, especially if Lily's in there, because it's a smaller space and that can bother her. So I kind of have it going here. When I first turned it, and now it is a little bit, it's going like right to the phone, to the camera. It is. When I first got the incense going, it was like smoke like crazy going to my phone. And I had it already on as I was sitting down and getting ready to do something. I thought, whoa, it's like it's trying to purify my phone, or it's literally because I had turned it on and I'm kind of like working in Gemini's energy. It's trying to keep your energy pure. It's one of the things I thought. It's as if the smoke is going in, the incense is going in to try to keep your energy pure. Because what I get with this card too, you see how like she reminds me kind of Empress energy. And I connect that with Virgo often. And I know it's not technically like Venus isn't theirs, but anyway, so this is how I connected as a reader. Like she reminds me of Empress, and you can see like a lot is coming in towards this individual in this card. Now there's some good things, there's some things that look kind of, but there's other things that are kind of vicious and fighting back and even attacking. The good things coming in, it's a peculiar energy to me. It's like, you know, when you have a certain degree of abundance or you're resonating at a certain frequency, everything comes in towards it. It's almost like turning on a great big magnet. And because the incense was going so strong, it's still going right to the phone there. Purify. You might, you know, these just might be like very casual experiences as well. Like maybe you're just going for a walk and you meet someone who's like really grumpy or rude or I don't know, right? And like you say, hi, good morning. Just keep going. Like just cleanse your energy of those things and those experiences. You have enthusiasm and domination. Wow, you're enthusiastic to dominate something. I don't know what you're doing. You're enthusiastic to dominate. Like, let's get in there. You may be enthusiastic to fight for something. You may be enthusiastic to take advantage. These are both a 9. Interesting. What was your last reading? I don't know. Do I have it on here? My little note. Oh no, it's not what I'm picking, because I'm picking up, curious, because you have 2 9s and a 6, right? Like it's almost as if, you know, like 6 6. I just want to say it's, you know, often depicted as the number of the beast, but I want to say it's an energy that can be considered low frequency, and it's an energy that is in reverse of divinity. So instead of as it is above, so be it below, it's almost like that gets reversed, right? Where you get caught up in earthly situations and circumstances that are not necessarily for your higher good or what you may have intended for yourself or others. So it's like you're reversing that energy, because if it was going this way, you'd have 3 6s, right? But it's not. These 2 9s are showing up. But this 6, this is the one that's left that's important in terms of discerning. Be cautious about, because we have communication here with Mercury, Mercury and Virgo. I was getting like service to others too, right? With Virgo, service to others. This could be like when you're offering yourself, your services, whatever they are, just to be careful what comes towards you. I feel like you're enthusiastic to be able to take control of a situation perhaps that you've not been able to take control of, because these numbers are reversing to me looking at them like that. Sun and Sagittarius too with enthusiasm. It's kind of like going where you want to go, off on a little adventure here. I don't, perhaps some of you, well, yeah, even in the domination is Mars and Sagittarius. There could be something, there's something about Sagittarian energy. Traveling, long distance, higher learning. Could even be dealing with a Sagittarius and you're enthusiastic about something. Maybe you freed yourself from something going on with a Sagittarian, or, oh man, I'm getting hot and that's not good. The sun seems so nice. No, it's hot. It's gonna trigger a hot flash, I know it. Or you could be like enthusiastic to pursue something with a Sagittarian or someone with very high Sagittarian energy. I don't want to close the blind. It's been so cloudy. All right, we're gonna look at your energy, the energy outside of you, and what these 2 energies are creating at this time. Yeah, it's getting so hot. But I'm not getting into a hot flash yet. Isn't that interesting? All right. You got the Knight of Swords. That's enthusiastic. You got the Death card. Let's... What do you have? The Empress. Wow, this is like big enthusiasm. There we go. See, that's what that energy is. It's like this Empress energy. I think you're embodying it. I see it here. I saw it. I called it first. So you are embodying like this Empress energy. So you are the nurturer. You are the place where abundances that are even grown and produced outside of you can come. I want to just call it like a bit of a safe haven. This is a welcoming, comforting place, but it is also a place where you produce abundance, comfort. Yeah. Now, your energy, honestly, you are like, okay, I do want to say with the domination and enthusiasm that there's something that you haven't been able to, maybe there's something that's been dominating you or controlling you, or you felt like you didn't have much control in a situation. But it's honestly, it does feel like that's reversing for you, or it's correcting. And like, because this is quick to move in for an ending followed by a rebirth, right? Like not hesitating, going very quickly towards this, and then boom, there's all of that abundance right there. It's almost as if something small has been standing in your way for some sort of major growth. Well, maybe it's small, I don't know, maybe it's big. Maybe not so small. So what I think what I want to say with that is more, not that it is considered small or big, but it is considered key, like it's a key ingredient here. That's so weird. The I don't know what you call it. It's not smoke, steam, exhaust from the furnace is mimicking this. That's so interesting. The incense. All right, energy outside of you. The Lovers, well, that's interesting because that is your card in the tarot. The Hanged Man. The Page of Swords. Somebody's watching your abundance. Somebody's watching you ready to blossom. I get that, like with the Empress standing in right after, like the death card, to be reborn into the Empress. There's an energy outside of you. Honestly, it's watching. I don't know why it's watching. It's got the Lovers here. Maybe there's an intention that somebody sees some sort of a connection with you. Could even be a sibling. Your siblings could be watching you right now. Kind of grow. Maybe your siblings are seeing some opportunity for you that's been a long time coming. They can see it approaching. They can see there's a good, I just feel like you have a good energy cycle here. Now, I'm not sure if I'm sweating. I think it's more because of the sun, but I don't know. I just had a realization that I'm gonna have to work out again. I haven't worked out in a couple months. I've just been doing like more internal stuff. I think sometimes looking after yourself is not pushing yourself. And I'm realizing, you know, with these hot flashes and such, I'm gonna have to dress like short sleeves and things. So back into the game. All right, what these two energies are creating. Wow, the Queen of Wands. The Seven of Pentacles. The Five of Wands. I don't know what you're doing or what's going on, but you're like, there's something very attractive about you. When I get what these two energies are creating, like it takes me a minute to look at them because your energy and someone else's energy or something else's energy. And I'm going to pick up points in this where, well, it's obviously yours. You're part of this influence, and then their energy as well. The Six of Wands and the Two of Cups. The Seven of Swords. Somebody's watching. There are so many cards under here. It's crazy. Let me get in that in a minute. I gotta close the blind. I need to do it. I've got to do it. I'm dying. Okay, that's there. I can still see the birds. And the bird feeder. I know, Lily. Oh my God, that's immediately better. I'm gonna do the summer. Okay. Your energy, you're looking good, you're on top of your game. I feel like too, because this is sitting on the side of you, the Queen of Wands. So yeah, like you're not even, it's, I want to say the part of you that seems the most abundant. Now, don't take this the wrong way. And obviously also this is also an important reason to use your discernment, because it feels like you have a lot here. You have a lot to offer, and anything that you're perhaps going to be getting involved with, any projects you would be working on, any personal relationships you would be involved in. Now, with the Queen of Wands coming out here, I mean, it's like, this is what people see on the surface. So this is the impression. This is looking very, very good. I want to say this is looking healthy and robust. Yeah, and that energy is going to pull in. It's like a shiny object, right? It's like a shiny golden gem in you know, found in gravel or rocks. It's going to pull everyone in. Now, the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Wands, this is like trying to figure out how to compete, how to get involved. I want to say something, Gemini. I feel like you have like an admirer. I would call it that. I feel like you have an admirer, and it kind of feels like on their end, it's like maybe there's a lot to compete for here. There would be a lot to compete for. So even having said that, I feel like whatever this energy is that might be admiring you, if it feels like there's a lot to compete for, I want to say it kind of seems like maybe it sees more of your value than just the Queen of Wands, because there is more here. Compete for attention? How to compete for attention with this energy that's being produced. Maybe you're trying to figure out how to compete for attention. Something is. Now this underline is interesting. It's the Six of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles. Where does it stop? Oh, it stops at the Ace. So then the Eight of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. If you guys know me, you know I tend to do like all the underline. Okay, a new beginning. A new beginning that you're highly focused on, or we're highly focused on. I'm going to say were because this is at the very beginning of the underline. Some sort of new beginning that you were highly focused on or kind of trapped in. Even trapped in. The Queen of Pentacles, though, that this was an opportunity for abundance, for creating quite a bit of abundance. Maybe wealth, prosperity, definitely stability. The Ace of Cups is, wow, so that, you did have that. 2 new beginnings. You had that. No. Big change in work and love. That's what, but you had 2 new beginnings. You had that. It's here in your underline. Was it those 2? I don't remember. Was it the Ace of Pentacles? Oh, those of you that come to the Geminis all the time. That was a couple weeks ago. 2 new beginnings. I know one was the Ace of Pentacles. I can't remember what the other one was. Was it the Ace of Cups? Because it's here. It's here in your underline, right? How crazy is that? Then you have the Queen of Swords. So this is being very, this is a new emotional beginning. Kind of eyes wide open, too, with the Queen of Swords. A new emotional beginning, eyes wide open. 7 of Wands, protecting oneself. The 9 of Cups, protecting oneself to really, I want to say, develop this Ace of Cups. Turn it into your own emotional sovereignty, not allow other outside sources to affect that. The Knight of Pentacles, now you're building on whatever it is that you were creating before. You might have even started a second project. The 7 of Swords, the 2 of Cups, the 6 of Wands. I want to say you're protecting yourself. And you're protecting yourself. You've been protecting yourself. But in that protection, you're kind of like really working on yourself in 2 very significant ways. These 2 significances are perhaps your stability, your finances, it could be your work, your home as well with the Queen of Pentacles. And then this is feeling good about things, feeling good, feeling open to possibilities. But it's funny because you got the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands and the Queen of Swords is you come at me straight, honey. You don't come at me at all. I like that. And then you have the 9 of Cups, which is, you know, this is emotional sovereignty. So if there are things that have not been coming at you straight, that's fine. Got my own, like you're finding your own happiness here. But the 7 of Swords, I want to say you could be burying yourself in work or projects or planning and following through with your plans. You're keeping the better part of yourself, or you have been keeping the better part of yourself sort of hidden here. And this is because honestly, I don't see you wanting to get involved with anyone or anything that isn't 100% reciprocal. It doesn't just feel like this is the best thing ever. This feels like the success I've been looking for. So that's, you know, that's how I do that. That's what that is. All right. Oh, that's so much better. With the Knight of Swords and the Death card, this honestly feels like there's nothing standing in your way of concluding something and having a rebirth. The Knight of Swords. The 8 of Wands. Wow, it's just movement. Wow, right? Why you've got all this Sagittarius energy. The 8 of Wands is Sagittarius energy. Actually, I can't remember. Is it Jupiter in Sagittarius? I can't remember. Is it Jupiter in Sagittarius? I don't remember. The Death card. The Knight of Wands. The 6 of Swords. Giddy up and go. It's like a really giddy up and go energy, like on fire here. No wonder you have this enthusiasm card. Like you're just on fire. You're like the embodiment of my hot flashes. Yeah. The Empress. The Page of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles. That is interesting. There's a real feeling of having created something from nothing. Serious beginner's mind here to get through some sort of a difficult period. Financial losses, loss in community maybe as well with the Five of Pentacles. The other thing I want to say too is this, you are such a haven almost. Just to look at this, this is like a woman and a child, and then we have a child here, excuse me, as well. In this card is the Page, and then coming into this Empress, coming towards the Empress. There are definitely, if this is resonating for you, you have quite a degree of abundance here. Love, nurturance, experience. Again, the Empress is not just the Queen of Cups or the Queen of Pentacles or the Queen of Wands or the Queen of Swords. She is the embodiment of all of them. So it's a very strong energy, right? Like, because you could say somebody could be coming towards the Queen of Cups for love, but they may not have stability in that. They may not feel physically nurtured as well, right? So, but this is like, you have a lot, and I feel like there's a lot of physical needs that you meet perhaps for yourself and others with the Pentacles. This energy outside of you, the Lovers. It could be another Gemini too. The Seven of Pentacles. And it's funny that that's funny. Right? The Seven of Pentacles is part of the energy between, that's being, what these two energies are creating. The Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Wands felt like, to me, it was this energy over here. And there's a confirmation, and the Queen of Wands feels like you. And I was going to say, it's funny because in Taurus, it felt like I was reading for two Tauruses. This feels like almost like two Geminis. Taurus felt like it was them. Like 80% of the people that come to the readings are coming for their sun sign, and the other 20% are coming for other signs and just entertainment or whatever. But it felt very significant that there was a Taurus and a strong Taurus placement in some manner there, where this almost feels like two Geminis. Or maybe you're over here. I don't know. Doing that. Like, what is weird? Why does that keep happening in these readings? The Seven of Pentacles, this, I don't know. Somebody wants, I think somebody is an admirer, maybe has a crush. They're definitely in some sort of a planning stage here. The Hanged Man. What are they observing? The Five of Cups. Either, say, if this person was the Hermit with the Five of Cups, I would feel like that they were going through some sort of emotional disappointments here, and perhaps with you, because the way this card is sitting here, it is looking towards your energy. And it feels like this person is, well, watching you with the Page of Swords, or keeping an eye out, and in a serious planning stage with the Seven of Pentacles twice. But with the Five of Cups, this person is observing, or the Hanged Man, this person is observing things outside of themselves. So I don't know if there's something that you are disappointed in emotionally here. I'm not really picking that up. I mean, you might have been in the past, because you had the Ace of Cups. You were defending and protecting that, eyes wide open, into the Nine of Cups. I love that. Feeling really good and hopeful about your day, going forward, and not letting anybody put their po-po in it. Get the Page of Swords. The Six of Cups is the first thing that somebody is feeling. Somebody outside of you is feeling like a very strong soulmate connection. Why did that land on the Five of Pentacles? The Eight of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Star. There is some sort of distance here. Somebody from your past. Are we in a Mercury retrograde? I don't know. But it is something from your past here, Gemini. 8 of Cups, 9 of Wands. If somebody's walked away, it was the hardest thing. And staying away has been the hardest thing with this 9 of Wands. But the Star, wanting to heal, right? What we tough. As it is above, so be it below. Achieving some sort of great wish here. How is this person from your past? Let's just clear that up for you. How is this person from your past? How do you know them from your past? The Sun, but it came out reversed. So it's almost like it's something unfulfilled. Perhaps some sort of a wish, some unfulfilled wish. What is that? Sorry. Oh, something weird came out of the incense. Anyway, I don't know what that is. It's not moving, so that's good. Some unfulfilled wish. So there you go. The Queen of Wands. What this energy, these two energies are creating. The Fool and the 7 of Cups. Wow, your energy is very interesting. This is the energy of adventure. The Queen of Wands, you know, a lot of times it's talked more in the King of Wands, but it definitely is about adventure, being bold enough to, with the Fool card too, very bold enough to seek out, very Captain Kirk, seek out new places where no one has gone before. But the 7 of Cups kind of like maybe things that you haven't, where you haven't gone before, things that you haven't done, things you haven't explored. It's exploring the possibilities in life. And you're looking really good while you're doing it. 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Swords. Why is the 7 of Swords here? The 7 of Swords. Why is this person the Hierophant? So, okay, this energy outside of you, I'm hoping it's not married because it looks, they're hiding something about the Hierophant, or they're trying to plan around something regarding the Hierophant. They've been hiding something to do with a major commitment here that this person hides behind. I don't, be careful. When I say caution, let's go right there before we go to the 5 of Wands. Caution. The Queen of Cups. Well, isn't that funny? Because I gave the Queen of Cups as an example of, you can feel love. You can feel loved. But that doesn't mean you feel safe. That doesn't mean you feel seen. That doesn't mean you feel understood. So there is caution here. The 5 of Wands. The Hermit. Maybe this person feels like you're disappointed in them because I don't know, there's something weird about this energy. It's like trying to, I want to say it's trying to get to you, but it does feel like there's some sort of history here and it's hiding. Enthusiasm and domination. Let's go there. Enthusiasm. The Magician. The 2 of Cups, 3 of Swords, 3 of Cups. Manifesting this 2 of Cups relationship. But the 3 of Swords and the 3, something didn't work out here. Something didn't work out. Somebody wants to like get together. Somebody wants to get together with you, Gemini. Is figuring out how to get together with you. But maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's been a long time with the Hangman and the Hermit, the 8 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, domination. The King of Wands. I don't know what you two be doing. Now you got the King, Queen of Wands. I don't know. Are they wrestling? That's definitely no way to make love, because it looks very uncomfortable for the person on the bottom. So you go. Take control of a situation. Somebody wants to take control of a situation. Yeah. The Three of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Four of Swords. Moving beyond indecisiveness, and building on something. It's like somebody's in a planning stage to figure out how to connect with you. That's what I would say. Yeah. It is an admirer. I don't know how this, with the sun coming out in reverse, it is almost like something wonderful unfulfilled. But no, wait a second. Just hold on. Put the brakes on that. I'm going like way back here to my early times of reading the tarot. The sun is never read in the reverse. If you're reading, if you study tarot and the original, hello, come on in. It's taken the birds a couple weeks to come to this window. They've been a little bit nervous, but now they're coming in. The sun is never read in the reverse. So this is she's got the sunflower in her hand. What is this? This is almost like, even with the Six of Cups too, this is almost like maybe a childhood crush, or maybe a crush. This is an unfulfilled crush. This is an unfulfilled admiration, because she's still hanging on to the sunflower. And then just me being reminded, the sun is never read in reverse, Cindy. The sun is always the sun. It is always self-actualization, happiness, and joy. So I don't know. Maybe it's good for you. I'm going to go read the extended Gemini. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. I'm pulling cards. Taking supplements for my perimenopausal brain fog. So. I'm going to continue to pull cards. I am using the same deck. So what I basically want to see is where this energy continues to go into the future in all of these areas. So thank you so much, Gem. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.